All I want is to have you around me, nothing else. It's as if the mere thought of you stirs something deep inside of me, something I can barely contain anymore. There's this overwhelming sensual excitement I feel for you that grows with every passing day, and I don't know how to keep it in any longer. I've never felt this way about anyone before, and I'm so willing, so ready, to take a leap of faith for you. I believe with everything in me that we have a profound connection, one that's built on shared values and experiences, on things that unite us in ways words can't fully express. Together, I feel like we have the power to uplift the world, to contribute something meaningful to humanity. The way we met, how we came together, it feels like it was destined, like something beyond our control. It's as if the universe conspired to bring us to each other, and now that we're here, all I know for sure is that you are an irresistibly magnetic force in my life. Your beauty, your power, the way you carry yourself, everything about you draws me in. There's this incredible balance you possess, a unique combination of confidence and sweetness. It's so rare to find someone who embodies both so naturally, and I feel lucky to have discovered that in you. I want to be the partner you've always dreamed of, the one you can rely on for everything. I want to empower you in every way possible, to support your dreams and ambitions. I want to take care of you, to be the person who meets your every need and desire. More than anything, I want to give you everything you've ever wanted, my undivided love, my constant attention, and my whole heart. To me, you are like an angel, a divine presence in my life, and I can't imagine ever letting you go. The thought of losing you is unbearable because you are the only one for me. You are the only person who truly satisfies me, in every way. You've never judged me for my feelings or desires, and that's something I'll never take for granted. Around you, I feel completely at ease, emotionally, physically, and sensually. You've made me comfortable in ways I didn't even realize were possible. It feels like you can read my thoughts, like you understand me without me even having to say a word. Your ability to read my body language and respond with such softness and gentleness is something I adore about you. I love your feminine, nurturing presence in my life. It brings me a sense of peace, of calm, that I've never known before. You are the only one who can give me the pleasure I've been seeking, the deep connection I've always craved. Compared to you, no one else even comes close. You are majestic, truly one of a kind. I find myself thinking of you constantly. When we're not together, I miss you so deeply that it brings me to tears. I cry for you, I yearn for you every night, wishing you were by my side. I know that part of the reason we're not together is my fault. I was the one who didn't fully appreciate you when I had the chance. I didn't value what you were offering me, the love, the care, and the affection you gave so freely, without asking for anything in return. And for that, I'm deeply sorry. I've come to realize just how much you mean to me, and now all I want is to see you completely vulnerable with me. I want to know every part of you, emotionally bare and open. I need you, more than I've ever needed anyone before. Every time I see you, it's like my body has this uncontrollable reaction. I can't even begin to describe how many feelings I have for you. Since the day I met you, I feel like I've been reborn. You've awakened something inside me that I didn't even know existed. I feel like I could have everything I've ever wanted with you by my side. The mere thought of you fills me with desire. You turn me on in ways that are not just physical, but emotional and mental as well. That's what real intimacy feels like to me, the connection of minds and hearts, not just bodies. You make me feel like the life I was living before, the reality I thought was true, was all a lie. You are my truth now, my reality. You give me the freedom to be myself, to express who I truly am without fear or hesitation. And I love you for that. I used to be such a rational person, always trying to control every aspect of my life, to predict every outcome. But since I've met you, everything has changed. My emotions, my thoughts, my desires, none of it is within my control anymore. You've made me realize that love isn't about control or certainty. It's about surrendering, about letting go, and trusting in something bigger than yourself. I am forever changed by you, and for that, I am eternally grateful. I cheated on you, but it wasn't because I was looking for someone else or anything specific about another person. It was driven by a mess of emotions, things I didn't understand at the time. I've lied to you and hidden so much of the truth. I betrayed the trust you gave me and completely took for granted the love you so generously offered. I've broken the very thing I should have cherished most. Now, I feel the weight of my actions like a planet of regret pressing down on me, and I am deeply, deeply sorry for everything that has happened. What you don't know is that, deep down inside, I'm really a sensitive person. But instead of letting you see that side of me, I ended up acting out of fear and confusion. I messed up in ways that I'm only just beginning to realize. I reacted to you from a place of deep hurt, old wounds that never properly healed. In my pain, I convinced myself that if I hurt you first, you wouldn't be able to hurt me back. It's like I built this wall around my heart, believing that if I pushed you away, you couldn't leave me. By doing that, I made my own heart bleed intentionally, thinking that it would somehow be easier to manage the pain if I caused it myself. I thought I could protect myself by breaking us apart before you could. I believed that if I shattered things from the start, I could deal with it alone, in private, and no one would know the truth. But now, looking back, I see how foolish that was, how I sabotaged something beautiful out of fear of being vulnerable. I let my insecurities guide me, and I didn't give you or us a fair chance. I feel like such a fool now because, to be honest, my feelings for you are all I've ever had. From the moment I laid eyes on you, it was like love at first sight. You grew in my heart, almost without me realizing it, like a lotus seed planted deep within me. Now, that seed has blossomed into something larger than life, and it feels like there's this whole garden of lotuses blooming inside my chest. I have no control over it, and it's overwhelming to feel this way, to know that I love you this deeply after everything I've done to you. I'm just so sorry, because the realization of how much I love you came too late. I hurt you, and in doing so, I hurt myself even more. I should have known better. You are the only person I've ever wanted, and it's taken me so long to fully understand and accept that. I'm upset with myself because I hate what I've done to you, and the worst part is that you still don't know the full extent of how I feel. I hate myself for betraying the love you gave me, for ruining something that was so pure and genuine. You did nothing wrong. You were there, open and willing to love me unconditionally, and I didn't trust it. You were so beautiful, so full of kindness and warmth, but I convinced myself that you were only going to use me or treat me like an option. I didn't believe that someone as incredible as you could truly want me for who I am. So, I did what I always do, I backed off. I tried to shield my heart by distancing myself from you before you could leave or reject me. In my attempt to protect myself, I ended up breaking us apart. I never allowed us the time or space to grow, to really get to know each other on a deeper level. I ruined something that could have been extraordinary, and now I'm left with nothing but regret. You are an amazing person, someone with so much wisdom, grace, and beauty. You are like a goddess to me, and I didn't have the strength to trust in that. I couldn't believe that I was worthy of your love, so I pushed you away. And now, all I can think about is how much I miss you, how much I wish I had done things differently. I realize now that you are everything I've ever wanted, but I destroyed our chance before it even began. The only thing I can say now is that I miss you. I miss everything about you, and I regret every decision I made that hurt you. The song from my heart, from your divine masculine, is simple yet true. Baby, I miss you. And I'm so sorry.